Welcome to another RSR. Tonight we're reviewing Mexico 0, Costa Rica 0, CONCACAF Gold Cup Group A 2025. Mexico wins the group with goal differential. With its draw, Costa Rica finishes second. 0-0 draw between both teams. It should have been 1-0 Mexico, let's be real. But I'll get to that. By the letter of the law, right decision. By the fact this game didn't mean a damn thing, because Costa Rica had to win to move on, and they weren't going to score a goal, and a draw would still have them face the USA. Really, did we need to go to VAR for that? Either way, Costa Rica will play the USA, who won Group D. Mexico will play Saudi Arabia, who ran up Group D, for the quarterfinals. We'll find out how Group C and B finish on Tuesday. We have an off day of Gold Cup games tomorrow. We still have a couple of Club World Cup games to cover, but Gold Cup has a day off before we finish the group stage on Tuesday. So 2 days left of the group stage, one they actually play. With that being said, Mexico 0, Costa Rica 0. La Copa Oro de la CONCACAF fase de grupos, Grupo A. Costa Rica contra Estados Unidos en la cuartos de final. México contra Arabia Saudita en la cuartos de final. México ganador de la grupo. Costa Rica avanzar. With that being said, 0-0 at the half, 0-0 medio tiempo. Costa Rica looked like they were playing Herrera ball. They were. And Navas rolled back the years. He rolled back the years to 2018 and saved a lot of chances. That was part of why Mexico didn't score. But Costa Rica was playing Herrera ball. Trying to slide in, make tough tackles, bone-crunching tackles, taking pieces out of the Mexico players, trying to get them off their game. Mexico, though, looked pretty damn good offensively throughout both halves. They looked actually pretty energetic on the ball for once, with the 4-3-3 and having one striker, two on the wing, having three midfielders. They actually looked pretty damn solid, for sure. And to me, this is a Mexico I'm afraid of. If this is the Mexico we're getting for the rest of the tournament, it's going to be something. They're starting to figure things out offensively. Starting to. And if your goalie ain't as good as Navas was tonight, it ain't going to be pretty. With that being said, full-time 0-0, 0-0. But with a minute to go, Santi Jimenez had a beautiful, beautiful scissor kick to pop the goal into the net, pop the ball into the net, past Navas off a free kick from Chavez. He lobs it in, header falls to Jimenez where they didn't see him at all. And that was a beautiful goal that ends up being taken away because reasons. Is he actually offside? Yeah, by the letter of the law, it should be taken away. But by the situation, do we really need to? Do we really need to take that goal away? What's the point? Like, what's the point of being a party pooper? That was one of the best goals I've ever seen. It's a world-class goal. They took it away for what? Just to follow the letter of the law for a game where Mexico was already winning the group? So, I mean, it's not really what they should have done. Just let it be. Costa Rica was not winning this game, especially after the subs they made. Let it be. They were finishing second either way, whether they drew or lost. What's the difference between 2 points gone, or a point gone, I should say? What's the difference? It's about the seeding of the position, not the points. 9 points doesn't change if you're first or second, as in it doesn't change the seeding of how the rest of the tournament goes. It's about how the groups shake out. And the whole game was Mexico 1, Costa Rica 2. Going in, it was Mexico 1, Costa Rica 2. Mexico had the advantage to win the group. Costa Rica had to win. Like, I feel like, yeah, by the law, sure. By the letter of the law, sure, it's offside. But I feel like Mexico got robbed anyway. What's the point? What's the damn point? Like, sometimes you got to be like, you know what? It's fine. It doesn't really change anything. Let them have it. Like, seriously. Seriously. I get letter of the law, but seriously. Sometimes it's really... With that being said, full-time stats are as follows. 13 shots to 5, 4 shots on goal to 0, 70% possession to 30% possession, 575 passes to 247, 87% pass accuracy to 75% pass accuracy, 14 fouls to 7, 1 offside to 0, 2 yellow cards to 5, 0 red cards to 0, 3 corners to 3. Mexico were the better team. I think Costa Rica were very tough, rough and tumble. Took a little bit of liberties. I wouldn't say dirty, but took a little bit of liberties and were exactly what Miguel Herrera would want his players to be. This was exactly his type of game. He called it that way, and it happened. Simple. I mean, it's that simple, right? That simple? Yeah. He called it that way. Here we go. 0-0 draw. 0-0. There you go. For me, Costa Rica seemed to me for most of the game that they were trying to take time away, let the clock run out, throw a big punch, score a goal, win the group. That's not how it seemed to play out, but like for the first 70 minutes, I'm like, okay, get it to a point where the last goal wins, the first goal wins. Okay, got it. That's not how it played out, because then they took out Manfred Ugalde, who, by the way, is out for the game against United States, so good for you. Gallo, too many yellow cards, by the way. Too many second yellow card accumulation. 5 yellows. 3 of those were yellow card accumulation yellows. So 3 of your starters are out. 3 of your better players are out for the U.S. game. I know this USA is beatable, but losing 3 of your best players kind of shoots you in the foot. I don't understand what Herrera was trying to pull here. So Gallo, out. Ugalde, 3 penalty goals, out. I don't get what he was trying to do here. But no, in the end, no, they weren't trying to throw a hard knockout punch. They were just trying to... I don't know exactly what they were trying to do. Just not get embarrassed, I guess, which that didn't happen. You still almost lost. Should have, frankly. So, I don't understand what they were trying to do. Navas turned back the years and got them a draw. That it didn't even matter in the end, really, all things considered. I mean, really good performance by Navas, man of the match. Beautiful performance by him, amazing. But other than that, what the hell? Like, what does it matter? Like, wasting a performance like that, what does it matter? I don't get it. Mateo Chavez, amazing. Amazing player. Baller. Baller, baller, baller. I will say that much. Baller. Baller. Amazing player. What a game. What a game. He should start the rest of the tournament if Mexico actually wants to win this damn thing and actually cares about it. Baller. With that being said, Mexico looked like the better team. They were the better team. They should have scored, whether it was taken off or not. They should have won this game. They didn't, but they still advanced first out of the group. So what can you do? It was good enough. With that being said, congratulations to Costa Rica and Mexico for advancing, as well as the United States and Saudi Arabia for advancing to the next round. Commiserations to Haiti, Trinidad, Dominican Republic, and Suriname for being eliminated. That is half the groups finished. We have 2 more groups to finish on Tuesday. We know 9 teams. Second place of Group C, we don't know. And both teams out of Group B, we don't know. So we have 5 of the 8. We have 5 of the 8 teams that we really know who's going on, and then we have 3 spots to really fight for. With that being said, we'll see what happens Tuesday. We're halfway there. on the final match day, of course. But we're over halfway there on the group stage because there's only 1 day left of matches, 2 days left of the group stage. So with that being said, there you go. Felicidades, Costa Rica, Mexico, Estados Unidos y Saudita, Arabia Saudita. Commiserations, Trinidad y Tobago, Haiti, República Dominicana y Suriname. With that being said, if you like this video, like it, share, subscribe. You know what it is. Tell your friends. Hit that like button. Hit that subscribe button. Hit that bell notification once you're subscribed. Send super chats on the live streams. Comment on this video. Put this in playlist. Share with friends and family. All that great stuff. I will see you tomorrow for a live watch-along of PSG versus Seattle Sounders. And a live watch-along and review of Inter Miami versus Palmeiras. 2 lives, 1 review tomorrow. We'll have Gold Cup Group C and B, 1 of the games each. On Tuesday, 2 lives, 1 review. The Canada game, of course, will be the review. Wednesday, we'll do a double between the Toronto Red Bull game and Urawa Monterrey. Double live, double review with also the Gold Cup group stage recap. Knockout phase predictions coming out earlier that day. And then Thursday, of course, we'll have Juventus versus Man City live. And then we'll have Al Hilal versus Pachuca live, RSR. Yes, so that's what the next 4 days look like. All those streams will come up on the channel by soon after this is up, and I'll see you tomorrow. With that being said, I'll see you tomorrow. I'm Ryan and I'm out. Peace. See ya.